The story of the Green Children of Woolpit is one of medieval England's most haunting and puzzling legends, a tale that blurs the line between folklore, history, and the unknown. Said to have taken place in the 12th century, during the reign of King Stephen or possibly King Henry II, the strange account centers on two children who mysteriously appeared in the village of Woolpit, located in Suffolk, East Anglia. What makes this story remarkable is not merely their sudden appearance, but their unusual appearance and origins, which have puzzled historians, folklorists, and enthusiasts for centuries. Let's dive into the story. According to chroniclers William of Newburgh and Ralph of Coggeshall, two respected medieval writers who documented the story, the children were first discovered by villagers working near wolf pits, deep excavations once used to trap wolves, from which the village took its name. The children, a boy and a girl, were described as having green-tinted skin, unusual clothing made of unfamiliar materials, and speaking a language that was unintelligible to anyone present. Their sudden arrival and strange appearance caused both alarm and fascination among the local people. At first, the children refused all food offered to them. They turned away from bread and other common village staples, but eventually accepted and ate only raw broad beans. This diet sustained them for some time until, gradually, they began to adapt to normal food, at which point their skin color reportedly lost its green hue. The girl, after adjusting to her new environment, began to learn English and eventually explained, in broken words, something of their origins. Her account was mysterious. She claimed that she and her brother came from a land where the sun never shone brightly and where everything was in a kind of perpetual twilight. This place, she said, was called the Land of St. Martin, a world that seemed hidden from or parallel to the one known by the villagers. The children had been tending their father's flocks when they followed the sound of bells. Wandering into a cave or a chasm, they eventually emerged into the bright sunlight of Woolpit, a sight and sensation that terrified them. Tragically, the boy did not survive long after their arrival. Accounts suggest that he became ill, possibly due to malnourishment or the shock of his new surroundings, and he died within a short period. The girl, however, grew up in the community, learned to speak fluent English, and was eventually baptized. Some sources say she later married a man in King's Lynn and lived a fairly ordinary life, though always remembered for her mysterious beginnings. Theories about the Green Children's origins have persisted for centuries. Some scholars suggest that the children were Flemish immigrants who had fled persecution, their odd clothing and language being simply foreign to the villagers, and their green skin a result of dietary deficiency, such as anemia or chlorosis. Others argue the tale is purely allegorical, symbolizing themes of innocence, otherness, or spiritual rebirth. More speculative interpretations suggest that the children may have been beings from another world, perhaps inhabitants of a subterranean realm or even extraterrestrial visitors. Regardless of its true explanation, the story of the Green Children of Woolpit has endured as one of England's most enigmatic folk tales. It captures the fascination with the strange and unexplained that permeates human history, leaving behind a legacy of curiosity and wonder. Whether a medieval allegory, a garbled memory of historical events, or a genuine brush with the unknown, the tale continues to invite debate, imagination, and mystery more than 8 centuries after it was first told. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.